Well, Seamus, you think Daddy's going to cook us dinner tonight, or is he just going to drink what he studied on that
Oh, heck. Hi there, this is Tom the Beer Whisperer. I love y'all. Hey, yeah, and you're drinking with the Beer Whisperer. I just started, I just hit the start record button. My wife says, "You think Daddy's ever gonna cook us dinner, or he's just gonna drink with his virtual friends all night long?" Um, Depends on their attitude. We had a late lunch. I'm eventually gonna cook them dinner. I want to do one more here. And the truth is, if they starve to death, I will miss them dearly. I crack me up. Nobody cracks me up quite like me. Hey, I'm Dr. Beer Whisperer, and you're once again drinking with the Beer Whisperer. Am I doing something different right now? No, actually, I'm still drinking a Genesee. Why? Because I'm poor and that's all I have. No, that's not entirely true. It's because it is what I have, and I'm here, and I guess it wasn't entirely untrue either. Ta-da! Anyway, I'm going to pour the beer because we're already a minute and a half in. And I'm going to continue on with this format. Dang. Anything I want it to be. No, I'm just kidding. Nah, ta-da! I digress. Anyways, no. I said before that I want this to kind of be like we're all in a virtual pub together having a beer and just talking about whatever we want to talk about. But I did want to, not just cover hard-hitting topics. Well, actually, not at all hard-hitting topics. I want to talk about just various drinking topics. I'm not going to ever talk about politics, ever, ever, ever. I'm not going to ever talk about religion, because no good can come from any of those two. Somebody gets mad every time. I'll talk about politics. If you want to catch me, not here, I'll talk about it with you. But this thing, no, not so much. It's just not a good idea. I want this to be about drinking topics because I do segments about beer, 5 minutes each, and I keep them at 5 minutes for a reason because I want to keep it short, sweet, to the point, and I want to do these segments not necessarily just about the beer. It's about what you do with the beer. So. Not just when I do the beer segments, I give you the particulars. Hey, this is a Genesee. It's 4.5%. And if I knew the IBUs, I would tell you. But they don't give them to me. But I want this to be more about how you react while you're drinking. The things you talk about, what you do. My wife is laughing. I'm not sure if she's laughing at the TV show she's watching or if she's laughing at me talking to you. I think she's laughing at me, but
It's always at you.
in my sense, it's always at me. But anyway, did I say something funny yet? Anyway, I digress. Is it any wonder why I have a low self-esteem with the family that I have? Anyway, say it with me. Because we're all at a bar together. Y'all sitting, anybody watching this, say it with me. But I digress. Gosh. Anyway, holy crap in a basket. Redundancy. Anyway, hey, I was talking about, this is my third and last segment on this particular whiskey, but I want to talk about it one last time. Old Fitzgerald, Bottled and Bond. Bottled and Bond is an interesting concept. I've been looking on the internet, because nobody lies on the internet, about some information about this, and it's very sketchy. All I can find out for sure is I know it is bottled by Heaven Hill or distilled by Heaven Hill. I did read something that Heaven Hill Distillery the old Heaven Hill Distillery was being demolished. I don't know if this is still going to be produced by Heaven Hill, and it could be the reason why the bottle that I bought here was on sale because maybe they're getting maybe it's no more. That I don't know. What I do know is that it cost me $11.99. It cost me $13 even including tax. What I do know is that I saw it on the internet listed for anywhere from $17 to $47. Obviously, it's probably not an actual $50 whiskey, but that price does exist on the internet. Uh,
It does if it's no longer in production.
it does. I've drank extremely expensive whiskey. I've drank extremely poor quality whiskey, and you're just going to have to trust me when I tell you that I know the difference. But or not. But I do know the difference. Poor quality whiskey burns like a mother humper, and this doesn't do that. Does it give you a whole lot of sweetness and make you feel good all over like a high quality whiskey? No. So I'm guessing it's somewhere in the middle. You just watched me drink that with nothing there. It's not one of those that make you go, holy crap, that's nasty. It's not one of those that go, holy crap, that's great either. The truth is, this probably should be about, or could get away with the right marketing, as being a $25 to $35 whiskey. It really is that good. It's every bit as good as, say, it's every bit as good as, say, Buffalo Trace, which runs for about 20. It's every bit as good as a Gentleman Jack, which runs about 26. It's every bit as good as Maker's Mark, which runs anywhere from 25 to 35. And this is a whiskey that lacks marketing that I picked up for $11. It's 100 proof. Again, here we go. And there's a proper way to do this. If you just watched how I did that, take about a quarter to half a teaspoon in your mouth to get to about the middle of your tongue, hold it for about a half a second, and swallow. You're not going to get that burn. You're going to, if you've got the taste buds for it, not everybody does. If you do, why are you laughing at me? That woman. See, here I am, sometimes I'm trying to be funny, I'm trying to be irreverent. And she's over there stoic. I'm here trying to give you actual factual information that I feel deep in my soul, and she's over here laughing at me. So I don't know what she's laughing, but it's pissing me off. Anyway, I love that woman. You know why? Because nobody else wants me. Anyway, I digress. Okay. I said I was only going to do 2 episodes explaining what I want to do with the episodes, but apparently I'm doing 3 because I had a topic in mind, but then my wife got me all off the, so sometimes my mind's going to wander. Hey, watch 15 minutes, don't watch 15 minutes, it's up to you. I'm calling these things Drinking with the Beer Whisperer for a reason. You're drinking with me. I'm hoping you're having a beer, laughing like hell. Ask me a question. I hope I'm going to answer it. Here we go. Anyway, what am I going to say next? But I digress. Oh, holy crap in a basket. Whew. Wow. I was about to say something serious there, and then I said, no, you know what? I'm not going to. So anyway. Genesee, this thing runs about 4.5%. It's a light American adjunct lager, that's what it is. And here's what I'm drinking tonight. But, that's the thing. I do the beer segments, explain to you what I'm drinking, why I'm drinking it, what it's about, how it fits into the grand scheme of things. And these segments are more about, hey, let's have fun and drink for 15 minutes together. Oh, whiskey's a beautiful thing, isn't it? Bottled and bond, that's what, I've seen that on Old Granddad, and I've seen it on this one today, because I hadn't seen this whiskey before. And I hate to admit it to you, but I wasn't exactly sure what that meant. So I actually had to look it up. And I read it on an earlier episode, but I didn't read, I read the explanation. But there is more here. The history is one purpose of the Bottle and Bond Act of 1897 was to guarantee that the product the consumer was buying was really whiskey according to a standardized definition. Okay, does that make sense to anybody? Yeah, I guess. I never knew what that meant, so you don't see it on all whiskeys anymore. It used to be, again, they refer to it as the good stuff if it said that, but I don't think it means that anymore because most of the stuff you think you're buying as good stuff doesn't say that. But, you see it on whiskeys like Old Grandad. The definition I read earlier said it had to be 100 proof whiskey to say bottled in bond. That's very interesting, right? Well, it's to me because I like whiskey. I'm getting the look again. I usually get it from the wife, but this time I'm getting it from the son. Why am I getting it from the son? Because I deserve it. Nope, no reason of why I'm getting the look, what the purpose of the look is for, what I should be doing different, what I'm doing wrong, nothing. Just because I deserve it. Okay, he says what I'm doing right now is unproductive. Do you all agree with me? You agree with him? You think I'm unproductive right now? Because I think I'm productive as heck right now. You know why? You know why I'm productive right now? Because I am effectively getting a buzz. And if that is not being productive, what is? Are you with me? Come on, people. Let's stand unified. Don't let your wife and kids stop you from getting a buzz. Let's all stand together right now. Right now, let's hold our glasses. Come on. I know you're out there, especially the guy in Texas. You sons of bitches. I know the guy in Kentucky is with me, but the guy in Texas is holding back. Come on, guy in Texas. Work with me. Work with me. Okay, now I'm getting the look from my wife like I just went too far. And we invented a drinking game in my house. When I get the look from the wife, that means I take a drink. Still getting the look. Another drink. Anyway, oh, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, guy in Texas. Maybe you just don't understand. Your education system isn't very good out there. That's okay. I'm alienating everybody, am I not? Anyway, I went from 10 viewers to 7 to 5 to 3. I hope the one guy in Vegas is still with me because I know you people aren't offended by anything. No, it's. I know you people in Vegas aren't offended by anything, so I know the one guy in Vegas still loves me out there. Anyway. Oh, yeah, wow. Not bad. Okay, joke. I want to tell a joke, because you always tell jokes when you're at a bar. This is my all-time favorite clean joke of all time. This guy is wasted. He's coming out of a bar, and he is hammered. He's just driving down the freeway like a madman. And he passes this priest. And this priest, he's used to doing about 40 miles an hour. So he doesn't know what to do, but he pounds on the gas trying to catch up to this guy. And this priest, he's not used to driving fast. And this drunk, I mean, he's just all over the place. And there's this big curve in the road, and somehow this drunk is able to get by it. But this priest, he's not used to driving fast, and he goes over the cliff. Well, somehow the drunk is able to see this in his rearview mirror, and he turns around to try to save the priest. Well, he gets out of his car, and he looks over the cliff, and he yells down there. He says, Hey, buddy, are you alright? And the priest gets out of his car, and he shakes his fist in the air, and he says, Yes, I'm alright, because the Lord rides with me. And the drunk says, Well, you better let him ride with me because you're going to kill him. Oh, the best clean joke of all time. Anyway, this is Tom the Beer Whisperer. You've been drinking with the Beer Whisperer. You probably won't drink with the Beer Whisperer anymore tonight because I think the wife is mad. Bye-bye.